Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to Pokesoo Channel. Appreciate you tuning in. And thanks again to everybody who's bought guitars from me. And thank you for people who've purchased the guitar ladder system. I'm putting it in a different place now on yousendit.com. So those of you that are not, I've only had one person had a problem getting it through the Gmail, but we've now got that resolved. I think it was an issue with his spam folder or trash folder or whatever, and just checking in there. But anyway, 99% of everybody's been able to get it, but some people just have not, maybe don't have a Gmail account set up or but don't realize how to do it with YouTube. It's pretty simple, but so I'm putting it on another file sharing site, and I can send it links from there as well. Okay, but here I'm showing I've got two of these for sale now, and these are amazing guitars. The J6S. I've got a cut in one of my fingers, so it's a little, got to be really careful with my first finger. But these are amazing guitars. The S is a solid top, and you can tell because when you look at the guitar sideways, the top is very, very thin. Reminds me of a J10. But I've got two of these. This is a lot of guitar for the money. In fact, I sold a J6 a while back. I've had several emails about it off YouTube where people just said, yeah, they have one, like the one that I sold to a real nice guy who's bought a couple guitars from me, and they just ring out. Tell you, if you find a good J6, they're unbelievable guitars. Even have a great acoustic property. And the J6S's, like this one and the other one I have, are amazing. I've got two of them. But anyway, I almost don't even want to use my first finger when I'm playing because it's still a little sore. But anyway, and I want to talk a little bit about the guitar ladder system. If you go to stevezookguitars.net and then hit guitar ladder, there's a few videos there. And there's one video of me playing a song where I've never really even learned the song, but I just decided to try it this way. And I took Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder and just did a total improv. I've never even sat down with the changes or anything. And, I'm really happy with how that came out. I give the universe and God most of the credit. I have worked hard. But it's really a result of the guitar ladder system, because you can see if you go to stevezookguitars.net, hit guitar ladder, and right by the little picture of Krishna there, watch me play it. I think it's called Improvisation on Day Arm and Archtop Jazz Guitar or something like that. You can see that I'm doing a lot of what's called shading, which of course I got from Horace Hatchett. Was the first person to share shading with me, and Horace taught Howard Roberts how to play when he was in Arizona, and of course Howard Roberts started GIT in Hollywood, which now is MIT. But Horace Hatchett was the original teacher for Howard Roberts. I also studied with Joe Pass when I was in my early 20s, and also studied from Tony Rizzi, who was kind of a Tom Tedesco session guy, took for some other people, studied composition. But the most powerful thing about the guitar ladder system is it's not genre oriented. It's oriented, it's kind of like Bruce Lee said, you want to learn about martial arts, you let go of the restrictions of style and just learn as much as you can about the entire field of martial arts. It's kind of how I feel about music. And you learn about improvisation, and you're going to really develop your improvisational skills, and you're going to feed your subconscious mind, and you'll be able to then grab onto much, much stronger. You'll have an understanding of what I call harmonic implications and stylistic articulations, which really is just a fancy way of saying learning to understand the science and art of music. Okay. But anyway, this guitar is available. It's really beautiful. I've got one with a hard case and one without a hard case, but this one doesn't have a hard case. But gorgeous guitar. But I've got, the guitar ladder system is $299. I offered 50 of them. They went pretty quick. I can do a few more at that same special of $199. And seriously, ask yourself all the time that you sit down and play your guitar, how far have you progressed in terms of your, the progression and forward movement. Yeah. Most people would like to progress a little bit quicker. And seriously, if you spend 40 minutes a day, half hour to 45 minutes a day on the guitar ladder system, learning these chord cycles, it's really going to open up your ear. It's incredible. It really works. I've seen students with very little. I'm playing very tentative because I've got a cut in my first finger. So, but anyway, if you're really serious about moving forward and just getting more out of the time you put into guitar is really what I'm talking about. If every day, it's kind of like being an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. I've got my guitar business, Guitar Ladder starting to grow. I've got some other internet marketing things I'm involved with. But it's kind of like being an entrepreneur. You have to learn to be self-directed, and you have to start where you are, and not always be waiting, well, when I get this, I'll do this, or get this, I'll do that. It's the same thing. You have to learn to be self-directed as an entrepreneur, and you also have to learn to be self-directed as an artist musician if you're serious about discovering how good you can get. And I think that's an exciting concept. I mean, I saw, when I was about 16 or 17, I saw Steve Howe at the Anaheim Convention Center in Long Beach, and right then and there, and actually prior to that, I saw Paco de Lucia. I just said to myself, you know what? I want to discover how great of a guitar player I can be, you know. And I kind of made a little pact with myself and God and the universe, and said, you know, I'm willing to work my butt off. Let's see what we can do. And that's an exciting goal. It's got authenticity to it. It's a beautiful thing, man. You know, learning to be the best artist you can be is a beautiful thing. So anyway, this guitar is available, and if you're serious about learning about, you know, music and improvisation, and really taking a quantum leap forward. I know that sounds like hype, but it's actually true. I've had students who've made such amazing progress, people that had really very little natural talent, but they just worked hard on all these cycles that I teach, and it really opened up the subconscious mind. It's almost like you're presenting some of the pieces, a lot of the pieces of the puzzle to your subconscious mind. All of a sudden your subconscious mind kind of starts getting all this, like smooth voice leading, contrary motion, diatonic harmony, symmetry, intervallic harmony, chordal harmony. And when you start learning how to put chords, small groups of chords together, so you start, as opposed to thinking just one chord, you always know 3 or 4 places you can go, and you learn about tension and resolution, high tension chords, low tension chords. Folks, this stuff works. It really does. Yeah, you know, if you, and I do have a lot of enthusiasm for it, if you want to really be the best guitar player you can be, and you're tired of kind of being stuck where you are, and you'd like to really get some forward movement to where you're actually excited about how great you're playing guitar, and that you're actually beginning to write music, buy the course. It's $2.99. I'm going to do 2 or 3 more for $1.99. If you're interested, you can just PayPal the $1.99 to Steve Zook, the number 7 at yahoo.com, STEVEZOOK, the number 7 at yahoo.com, and just say you heard the discount you know, on the video. Or if you need to email me, go ahead. You can email me at stevezook, STEVEZOOK, number 7 at yahoo.com. And I can send you a PayPal invoice if you're more comfortable with that, as opposed to you just send me $1.99. If you want to have a record of that, just send an email to me at Steve, STEVEZOOK, ZOOK, number 7, not spelled out, at yahoo.com. I'll send you a PayPal invoice for the $1.99, and then I'll start kind of spoon feed. I don't like to send all 40 files at once, because for one thing, kind of creates it's very time consuming, because these are big files. So I start kind of spoon feeding people. I'll get you 2 or 3 videos and get you a few scans, and then we'll just keep feeding you information. But seriously, you know, you will never be the guitar player and composer you could be without this system. And it's really true, because this is a culmination. Even though it's my own material, it's from thousands and thousands of hours of studying Joe Pass and, you know, Tony Rizzi and Wes Montgomery, and just great musicians. And by presenting these 7 or 8 different systems of improvisation and learning these chord cycles, your mind starts picking up on the interior and exterior movement of the chords. And I better shut up, or this is never going to download. So if you're interested, you can PayPal $1.99 to Steve Zook, the number 7, not spelled out, at yahoo.com. Or send an email to me, STEVEZOOK, the number 7, at yahoo.com. I'll send you a PayPal invoice. We'll get you going. And seriously, you will I guarantee you'll take a quantum leap in the next 3 to 6 months. You'll be blown away, and that's just the beginning of the journey. All right? Take care. Let's everybody keep the positive faith. Ciao.